Oh, what's happening? How y'all doing? Okay, we back. Soda City Sounds, Analog Digital Recording Studios. I am. That was cool, right? Nah, so today's video, man, we need to talk about some things, man. So, one thing we need to talk about is studio must-haves. Things you gotta have in the studio. It's not what you don't need to have. It's what you got to have. It's your must-have, man. You gotta have it. There's no way around it. Now, one thing we're gonna talk about is the external hard drive. You have to have an external hard drive. Like my computer, my PC is only a shell. I have 2 terabytes on this setup. I have 2 terabytes on my DJ setup, which is on my laptop. So in our reality, I have 4 terabytes. Plus I have extra hard drives. I thought so it was visible, but they wouldn't. But yeah, you have to have an external hard drive. There's no doubt about it. To save all your sessions, to save all your plugins, to save all your extras, to save all your pictures, to save all your whatever your plugins, whatever you need, whatever you're gonna do. You need an external hard drive. No point. Like, there's no point to not have one. Number 2, we're gonna talk about, number 2, you have to have this in your, number 2. This is the number 2 necessity in your studio, believe me. It is a wireless keyboard. Yeah, man, that is a necessity because I might need to be over here with this, I might need to be over here with this, I might need to spin around, you know what I mean, put it up here. You never know, people. You never know. You just need a wireless keyboard. Mine runs off. This is a Logitech, man. I've had this thing for about 7 years. And it does me very well. I like the ones with the numbers on the side. Now, key fact too, we're gonna go over that laptop, man. Get a laptop with the keyboard on the other side because it has a bigger screen. But yeah, wireless laptop, a wireless keyboard, man. You have to have one. You never know. So when I started recording myself a lot at my home studio, I would have a screen in the booth and I would take my mouse and my keyboard in there and do what I had to do. Speaking of, another one, number 3. Number 3 is that must-have, man. You have to have this in here too, in whatever. Actually at your desk, not even just at the studio, at your desk. If you don't have one at your desk, it's like mumbo jumbo, you know what I mean? So, a wireless mouse. This is a gaming mouse. It has way too many buttons on it for me. But it moves the way I need it to move. I like it because these two help me out a lot. I can click certain things and do certain things, or whatever I need to do, when I need to do it, how I need to do it, at all times. And it runs right for me. You can actually, so the reason I got a gaming mouse is you can set the settings in how fast you want the thing to scroll, how fast you want things to move, how fast you want the mouse cursor to move around the screen. All that, man. And it actually lights up with my computer and my PC and everything. So I had the keyboard, but it didn't. No. So, yeah, so number 4 we're going to talk about is a mixing board, man. You have to have a mixing board. Right now, my mixing board is not hooked up, but give me 2 seconds and a flash. Watch this. This is my mixing board. It is a Mackie Pro 8 FX. I don't use the FX. I love it because it actually has a USB right here, so that means you can use it as an interface. Yes, you can actually use it as an interface. I had it hooked up to my standalone, my MPC-1, so I took it off, hooking up my subwoofer. But yeah, you have to have one of these. Even if you do not use it, you need one of these in your studio. You know, 4 XLR plugs at the top. You have, actually, the 4 XLR plugs, then you have one highs plug. That means high Z plug. That means you can plug an instrument into this and record through it. This is a place compliant mixing board. So which that means is, okay, if you track out a beat, if you're making a beat on an MPC or something, standalone, and it's place compliant and you set it up right, this could be track 1, that could be track 2, that could be track 3, that could be track 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so forth and so on. And you can control your levels of your instruments just like that. No, it's not motorized, but, and you got all the, you got auxiliary, you got your EQ right here. This is what you need right here. That's your EQ. These are the effects that I really don't use the effects too much, because that's like for live shows, and we really don't do too many live shows with this stuff. But okay, but this is your stereo EQ. This comes in handy when you're actually sending vocals to this thing. This thing is snappy. You understand me? This is the main. This is the main controller. This is the monitor controller. This is the return effects. So you know, if you got your reverb, you got your delay on there, and you don't want it as heavy, you can turn that down, and it'll give you exactly what you need, as well as doing as well as inside the equalizer. Yeah, so this is it, man. A mixing board. Yes, sir, buddy Root. All right. Now the next thing we're gonna talk about, the number 5. The number 5 thing is the most important thing to me, I think. Well, the hard drive. All these are necessities, but I think this is a really cool invention. I like it. I use it a lot. I have one extra. I have an extra one, and I have one that's already hooked up because I run my speaker systems. Mackie Big Knob. Mackie Big Knob. This allows you to run 3 to 4 speaker settings. So speaker systems. So this one allows me to run 2 speaker sets. This one allows me to run 3. Yes, I have 2. This one and that one. So yeah, and once again, that one is not place compliant. This one is. This one actually has a USB, so you can use it as an interface onto your PC. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I love it because in my standalone, it gives me, I hate reaching behind my MPC to turn it up. That's all. Like, I hate reaching. It hurts yeah, it hurt. So, using this, it's right there. I can just, and turn it up. So if I'm producing on that thing and making beats, I can just turn it up right here. Like I said, plug your monitors up, plug your A and your B up. You got your 2-track source. You got what comes out your USB. Everything, like, if you have it hooked up to 4 monitors and an MPC and a PC, you can switch back and forth to which one you want to hear at that time coming out of those speakers. So I think this is a very cool invention, and I love it. You can also plug a mic into it. And when you plug a mic into it and use it as a USB, use it as an interface, you can sample into the MPC, or sample into your keyboard, or sample into whatever you're using this on. So that's why I think this one is a dope. Yeah, this one's cool. See, the big one I have, this one is the Studio Command Center. This is the studio. You have a Big Knob Studio Command Center. There also is a Big Knob Studio Plus. I will be previewing that one soon. Alright, so yeah, man, 5 things you need to have, you must have in the studio. It's not, if you don't have them, it's cool. But when you see this, you're going to be like, he was right. I was supposed to have that. Yeah, man. So, I got a couple more videos we're going to shoot. We're going to do some hardware videos. We're going to do some standalone videos, like to show you some hardware that you need to have. We're going to show you some standalone things that you need to have. But other than that, man, these are the 5 things that you need to have. Let's run them down one more time. An external hard drive, a wireless mouse, a wireless keyboard, a mixing board, and some kind of speaker monitor controller. That's what I'm gonna say. Some kind of speaker monitor controller. These are just my brand. Well, these are just mine that I have. I like these brands, so I stick to certain things. You know, like when you get that sound, you stick to that sound. Yeah, well, like I said, man, I know y'all see some things in here. We're gonna talk about everything that we have in here. Yeah, man. So the City Sounds Analog Digital, man. I am here. You talking about Jones? Here you talking about Jones? Here you talking about, man? You feel me? I'm him. It's been real. Have fun. Love. Attracted to my city.